what's been your experience on the subject of Gen X and Gen Y? Is it a non-issue? Is it a cultural issue? And we are making too much about it where none exists. Let's.
In the organization that I work in, we have all the generations represented, and like most of the services companies, we do go to the campuses, bring in the brightest engineers, which is the latest generation. My customers are actually in the manufacture of aircrafts and transport rail systems, right? All of us would agree that the moment an aircraft crashes, right, it makes headlines, right? It's not the same case when a car crashes, right? Similarly, if a train crashes, again, there's headlines. So we are really talking about people who will work on critical or I would say things which are in high public scrutiny across generations. So we need people with 30, 40 years of experience. In fact, we have people who've well past what is known as retirement age in India, and that's a concept which doesn't exist in my delivery centers in US. There we have people who are retired but working with us, along with somebody who's just graduated from college, right? And I think the real issue for us is how do we make sure that each one of us treat each other with respect, right? There's a certain value each one of us gets, and I would really, rather than call it Gen X and Gen Y and put big buckets, I will say each one of us is unique. And how are we really catering to that person, that individual, rather than calling, say, I need a social media platform for my new guys to interact. Is the same requirement for the old guys as well, right? They might use it in a different way, right? They may not be responding to each and every message which comes in, but maybe end of the day they'll put a comment on it or talk about it in the cafeteria. So the need is exactly the same. The way it expresses itself is different.